Hey entrepreneurs, so today I have a new book entering my top 5 list, and the name is Nail It, Then Scale It by Nathan Furr and Paul Alstrom. The reason why I really like this book is because it encapsulates two other great ones, the Mom Test and the Write It. And this one is a must read because the framework and the thought process in it, it's going to save me so much time and money chasing the wrong ideas as an entrepreneur. On a high level, Nail It Then Scale It is a framework to approach business innovation that optimizes the chances for you to succeed. It's very similar to the lean startup and includes a few steps: nail the customer pain, nail the solution, nail the go to market strategy, nail the business model, and then scale. So, in this video, I can't wait to share with you my top takeaway. If you're curious to learn more and hear if this book is right for you, which it definitely is, by the way, then just sit back, relax, and keep on watching. Okay, so my single biggest takeaway from this book is the very first step: actually nail the customer pain. And wow, I was honestly so blind and intellectually dishonest before. This isn't only me though. A lot of people didn't spend the time to nail the customer pain. This affects probably the majority of entrepreneurs out there. What we commonly do is take a best guess and then theorize about the customer pain, right? Like we do a lot of analysis. We may talk to our peers, our friends and family, but we didn't thoroughly and honestly validate it in a scientifically experimental manner, right? We did a lot of thinking. People said it was a good idea, or we take a look at other examples and kind of stitch together our worldview about a customer pain. And then we set out to build the solution, right? We want to get started quickly. We want to iterate. So we built the solution. But if the first one didn't work, you would try different solutions. And that's the problem. We always assumed that our problem was that the solution wasn't right, and that's why it didn't succeed. But we never took a step back and asked ourselves, is our understanding of the fundamental customer pain correct? And how much do they care about that pain, right? We really needed to take a step back and have a higher level view of the problem. So that's what the field of customer development is all about: developing our understanding of the customer pain. And this is why they say in this book that founders themselves need to be living in the field. Get out of the office, get in the field, and talk to as many customers as possible, and really never stop doing so, because their tastes, their needs, their pains may change as the market changes. Also, don't try to sell them. Just deeply understand them. Do a lot of listening so you can get a feel and empathize for their motivations, their goals, and their pain points. This is kind of where the mom test comes in, right? Want to ask questions about like, what is their biggest pain in this area? And ask other questions to get a gauge for how much they care about the pain. Like, what have they tried before? How much have they tried, to get an idea of that? And this is so amazing. I've been talking to so many customers recently because you learn so much when you talk to them to really nail the pain. And this is so important to talk to a lot because different customers have totally different experiences. And many of them see things completely differently from our initial analysis. So points that we were oh so confident about turned out to be way off. For example, recent in this coronavirus problem, we were thinking about a subscription solution for restaurant owners, right? To help them have a more steady cash flow. But then when we went to go talk to them about it, they said that it was pretty steady month to month. And usually this is not something that they would care about at all. They don't worry about consistent projections of cash flow. Instead, they're strapped by their supply of workers and not the demand. So we're like, oh, that is really interesting. We never knew that before. If we were go ahead and build a subscription model and pitch them as a demo, we would have wasted so much time and resources to figure out there was no need and no desire for this at all. Now, maybe there's another niche that this would be a good fit for, but it's definitely not the ones that we've talked to so far. So that saved us so much time and money. NISI, or Nail It and Scale It process, NISI, is amazing and life-changing for me. So in conclusion, it's really crazy that I never really spent enough time to deeply, thoroughly, intellectually, honestly nailing the pain. So here I am making a vow that I will be a fervent NISI disciple, practice it for every venture that I undertake in the future. So what are you waiting for? Grab this book off the shelf or listen to it on Audible. It works for anyone who wants to innovate for anything, not only tech entrepreneurs. So you could be like a consumer low-tech product that you want to test out with this model. That would work too. Let me know what you think about this. And if you have read other cool books in this area of kind of like finding product market fit, I would love to hear that as well. This is Kevin. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will catch you guys next time.